Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Another episode of Fairy Tail. 119. I also got a comment from Kiyoshi669. He wants me to do One Piece episode review. Might happen in the future, we'll have to see. But yeah, this is Fairy Tail episode 119 review. This one was called Depths of Magic. Basically, what happened was obviously we get Natsu, and he's all lightning and fire. This was crazy. And I didn't know, I remember, I didn't see this fight in the manga, because that wasn't when I started reading it. Oh my god, that was sick shit. He hit him with fire, and then Natsu he hit Hades with fire, and then he hits him with lightning. What I'm going to look forward to when he fights Natsu is if he can actually conjure up lightning. That I want to see. Because if Hero's able to pull that off, totally sold. Basically, that's how he fought. He fought Hades with. He attacked him with all these different moves, punches. Pretty much just, we didn't say it. He was just punching him and hitting him with fire and hitting him with lightning. Actually, one interesting scene where he's got fire in one hand, lightning in the other, and he's like, you know, it's pretty crazy. And Hades couldn't counter it. It was crazy. I mean, he did once. He grabbed his hands. Natsu broke it apart. And then during the fight, also, Natsu obviously shot out Fire, Lightning, Roar, which was totally epic. And while this is going on, we get the fight between, Freed, Big Slow, Elfman against. Yeah, Elfman's helping them. Those two other guys, the chicken, I forgot their names. Those guys from Grimoire Hearts. They defeat him, of course. There's this funny one scene with Elfman, and he's eating the egg. Because that guy made an egg wall, he's eating it. He says, "Oh, I'm revved up, because I'm a man," and everything. And they defeat them, obviously. And then the moment he shot, not to Fire, Lightning, Roar, everyone heard it was shaking the island and shit, and they heard the blast. They all knew it was Natsu. And then you see Gildarts, he's on the floor, and he's just smiling. And obviously, from that, everybody thinks it's over, so and so. Everyone was shocked. Everyone was like Wendy, and everybody was shocked at how Natsu was fighting Hades. It just amazed me. And obviously, we then, after that, get a scene with the cats. And they encounter this chamber within the ship. Obviously, it's, you figure, Gilmore Hearts, Devil Heart. So that's actually, supposedly, which is, a lot of people didn't like this, what Hero did here, was supposed to be, what am I thinking here? Hades' heart. And then obviously Hades gets up and everyone is shocked. It's like, and he's saying how impressed he is with Fairy Tail and so on and so forth. And then he takes off his patch and it says Devil's Eye. And he basically is using his full power and he conjures up these demons from the rubble on the ship. And everyone's scared, everyone's frightened and feared, and is afraid. And obviously Natsu, he's saying he's out of magic power and so on and so forth. That's when we get this cutscene. And I want to say something to JS Playground. I want to ask you a question. Have you read or seen this episode, or read the chapter this was at? Because it's an interesting kind of thing. I know you were saying, oh, you would like to see Natsu lose. But really think about this. Really think about this. Gildarts taught Natsu an interesting lesson here. He said, fear is not evil. It shows you what your weaknesses are. Once you realize what one of your weaknesses are, what your weakness is, you can get stronger then from it. I know it's a cliche thing, and you become kinder also. But that's what he was trying to teach him. That fear is there to show you what weakness you have. And Natsu realized it, and he was able to bring everyone else around him, Wendy, Lucy, Gray, Urza, up in arms, saying, we don't need to fear this. We have each other. We can get through this. Also in this chapter, the guys from the Grand Council, they were leaving. But, and that's what he was saying. And then you have this scene where they're all running, and you have Lucy and Wendy on one side, and he throw Natsu to Urza and Gray, and he push Natsu. He's like, show him a bullet. And that's how the episode ends. I will say this one thing. I have a very sneaky suspicion that if Natsu has any of what he had in this fight, so when he fights, whether it's Rogue, Sting, anybody from any of the guilds that are involved in this tournament in the manga, with this kind of power, holy shit, they're going to have to tell everyone to evacuate. I mean, that was crazy. That blast went, But the next week's episode seems to be the conclusion behind it. So we're getting towards the end of the Tenro Island thing, and we're gonna get into Archaeologia's gonna show up. That's gonna be awesome. So good things to look forward to. This was a good episode. The only thing I'm worried about is if Natsu really is a third generation Dragon Slayer. Obviously Hiro hasn't said anything about it in the chapters. He hasn't brought it up. It was brought up first by, obviously, Rogue and Sting. But if he has the lightning power and the fire power with him after the 7-time year skip, then confidentially, shouldn't it all be true that he is a third generation Dragon Slayer? But yeah, that's the whole bit on that. Good episode. I liked what I saw. That was crazy. Man, I would love to see him conjure up lightning out of the blue. All of a sudden, he's fighting like Rogue and Sting or somebody else, and all of a sudden he's just charging up, and clouds start coming in, and it's like, burn! And lightning strikes the battleground, the arena on the ground, and he's like getting charged up, and he just unleashes everything on his opponent. But yeah, this was a good episode. I liked what I saw. 119. We're moving along. Yeah. So something to look forward to for the manga, anyway. Because I didn't realize how Laxus transferred his powers to Natsu, and now that I saw it, I don't know. It just seemed weird because when you figure it's supposed to be a Lacrima, a third generation Dragon Slayer is supposed to be a Lacrima inside of you, and you learn magic from dragons. Now, what he gave Natsu, I'm just wondering, is that the Lacrima? Is that, but obviously after the 7-time year skip, he was able to do that move against Max. So, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing Archaeologia. That's going to be epic. Oh my god. When they air that episode, I'm going to be like, I might do another video for that review. It'll be a video on the episode, and then a video on, like, Archaeologia by itself. So yeah. Good episode. Like what I saw. See you guys later. Nothing really to report. I will do... Let's see. What's next? Oh. High School DxD. Familiar of Zero. I think that's it. Yeah. And another, obviously. So yeah, this is Bankai 922. See you guys later. Thumbs up for Natsu. Fire, lightning, roar. Man. And they called him Thunder Flame Dragon Slayer. So that's something else to consider. See you guys later.